Hello, mathematicians. Today we are going to be looking at three-dimensional figures. The first type of problem you're going to see are going to give you a three-dimensional figure, and it's going to ask you to draw the top, the side, and what the front looks like. So we're going to be doing three different drawings. So if I look at the top, okay, meaning if I was standing above the shape and looking down, I would see this green piece here. Okay, so if I was looking up from above looking down, I would see this green piece. What is this green piece's shape? Triangle right here. So the top of this figure is a triangle. It looks almost like a right triangle, not for sure, but so there's the top view. That triangle. Now if I were to look from the side, okay, if I were to look from the side view, I'll take this as my side, so red. Okay. Meaning I get down and I look just at this side of the figure. I'm not looking at anything else. What shape is that side? It would be a rectangle. Okay. So if I were to pick this figure up and look only at that side of the figure, I would see a rectangle. Lastly, I want what the front looks like. So if I was to flip this around and hold it and only look at the front in pink there, what shape would I see? Another rectangle, only this one looks a little bit smaller. Okay. So we are going to be imagining that we were holding these figures and moving them so I'm only looking at these three pieces. Let's take a look at this cone. Okay. If I stand above this cone and look down, I want to imagine that I'm standing up here looking down at it. So everything is kind of smushed down. Okay. I'd see this point, but the shape I'm going to see is going to be a circle. Imagine if I were to flip this and I'm looking down from up here, so my eyes are going down. I'm going to see this point, but I'm also going to see the bottom of this. Okay. So I'm going to see a circle. Now if I were to hold this cone sideways and look at it, I'm going to see this shape right here. And what is this shape? A triangle. Which is really weird to think of when I'm looking at a cone. But if I were to look at that right on sideways, I'm going to see a triangle. And if I were to flip it to the front, what else am I going to see? A triangle as well. So when I look at a figure, imagining looking down at the side and at the front. Try this one on your own. Draw what you would see if you looked at the top, the side, and the front of this figure. Let's see how you did. If I were to look at the top, meaning I'm standing above this figure looking down, what shape did you draw? A rectangle. So you're standing up here, looking down at it. That would be a rectangle. What about the side? If you were to flip this and check out the side, what shape would you see? Another rectangle. You can't say square because you're not officially sure if all those sides are equal. The front then would be this piece right here. So if you were to flip this and look at it just from the front, you should have a figure here. Okay. So imagining that you were holding these objects looking from the top, the side, and the front. The last type of problem we're going to try today is drawing it based off of what we are given. Okay? So it says draw a corner view, and on your homework you'll be given some dot paper to help you with this. So draw the corner view of the figure described. So I'm going to start with the top. Okay? And again, you'll have dot paper. Okay? So I'm going to draw my top. And how many boxes do I need in this rectangle? It is a 2 by 2. Again, you'll have like dot paper, so you'll just connect the dots to make it a 2 by 2. That's what, you'll have those dots there. So there's my top. What should the side look like? I'm going to draw the side next. Here's the 2 across. I already have 2 across, so how many down do I need to go? 1 down, 1 down. And again, you'll have dots there to connect. 1 down. Okay. Your homework will have dot paper to help. So here's the top. It's 4 corners. It has 4 little squares in it, 2 by 2. The side then is 2 already there, and I just had to come down 1. The front, how far across? 2, it's already there. And so how far down do I have to come in the front? 1. And there'll be dots there for you to connect. So based off of what they gave me, we drew the top. And I suggest you go one at a time. The top sometimes is the easiest to start with. Then the side. And then the front. Okay. Draw those 3-dimensional figures. Nice job today, mathematicians.